Georgia Tech wants to do everything possible to give me a heart attack here.
Yeah, I don't blame Wake for going for 2 here.
Yeah, we're going for 2, and if they hit this, they win. If they don't, they lose. Let's see. It's going to be a throw. He rolls out immediately, looking. Under pressure. Get him. Throws it. Oh, my God. Oh, Georgia Tech makes it up and wins. Oh, my God. Dang, dude. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Unbelievable, man. Georgia Tech wins barely. And really, we should have lost. Let me record a video with this.
Go ahead. Shout out to
Wake played a hell of a game. Golly. I'll say this first thing right off the bat. I'm excited we won. We did not deserve to win that game. We should have lost. Right before overtime, we had no timeouts. It was 4th down. It was I'm sorry. They had the ball. It was 3rd and 5, and we jumped off sides, and it wasn't called. So, first things first, we should have lost there. But we come back, and we score in overtime, kick the extra point. They score, decide to go for 2, and they didn't get it. So, shout out to us for getting the pick. That was a hard-fought game, man. That was an ugly game by Tech. We completely got away with one there. We really no-showed in the first half. We no-showed. They completely dominated us for the entire half. Now, to be fair, we came back and we dominated them in the second. Really, the third quarter was ours. They scored a field goal right out of the half. Other than that, we scored 14 unanswered. We held them to, 2 field goals or whatever. Golly, we got away with one. And I feel bad for them. Robbie Ashford went down. Thankfully, he was able to come back. But Robbie Ashford went down too, and that's the only reason we were able to stay in the game as well. Look, I can admit it when we're wrong. We completely got away with one. Completely got away with it, dude. Holy crap. We advanced to 5-0, but we shouldn't have. That was rough. I told you, we got a target on our back now, dude. And we play freaking awful as a ranked team, as a favorite. We play bad. This was our worst game that we played. Now, we look great in the second half. Everything we tried to do, right, in the first half that didn't work, then worked in the second half. We are living and dying on the passing. So for everybody that says Haynes King can't pass, he had way more pass attempts this game probably than any game all year, maybe last week. But they abandoned the pass last week because why? It wasn't working. It wasn't freaking working last week. So they abandoned the pass and went straight to run, and it worked. We couldn't run the ball to save our lives today. Jamal Haynes had a terrible game. He's one of my favorite players on the team, but he had a really, really bad game. A fumble. I don't know what he averaged. It had to have been less than 5 yards. He was dropping passes too out of the backfield. It was a rough game for Jamal Haynes, and in the running game in general, Hosley had a couple good runs. And then, of course, Haynes King ran the ball well when he decided to keep it. But we're trying really hard to beat the allegations of not being able to throw the ball. These past 2 weeks, we've been throwing it a lot more pass attempts by Haynes King, and we're 2-0. But god dang, it's like the Jackets sit down and say, "How can we win in the most stress-inducing way?" I feel my freaking heart about to pump out of my chest. I got a kid on the way, man. I want to live to be able to see him. At least be born. This is crazy, dude. We keep winning games by the skin of our teeth, dude. Are we fraudulent? I don't know. Well. It's a win. It's one in the win column today, but it shouldn't have been, first of all, and it'll be remembered as a win, but it doesn't feel like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited we won. I would have rather won than lost, and obviously this is huge for our ACC standings. One of our most important dominoes fell last night with Florida State losing, right? They pissed down their leg and lost to Virginia last night, and we almost did the same. We really did do the same, but got bailed out. So, but like I said, one of the dominoes fell for us to get in the ACC title game because, it would have been a tricky situation if we're at the end of the year and, we're both undefeated or whatever. It's going to be razor thin. But now we're a game ahead of Florida State. They've got an ACC loss, and we've got to win. And there's a chance Florida State even beats Miami. Like I said, my goal this year is not to go undefeated. It's to win the ACC or get to the ACC title game at least. My goal is not the playoffs. My goal is whatever else, right? I think that our goal for this year should be ACC title, and we're on the way. But, dude, I hope we learn from this. I mean, you could not have literally been any closer to losing that game. I mean, we got bailed out, which usually, I will say, like, over the years, okay, usually this doesn't go Tech's way. But I'll give Wake Forest all the credit in the world. Another thing I want to talk about, their fans were getting ready to rush the field against us, which is a new spot for Georgia Tech to be in. I can't imagine a team rushing the field after beating us. That's pretty crazy. But Wake Forest has been down bad past few years. But, hey, all the credit in the world to them, dude. They're an amazing team. Robbie Ashford had played a great game. That Claiborne, dude, ate us alive all night. More so than any freaking team so far. I mean, Colorado, who I couldn't name a player. Clemson, who the hell is their running back? I don't know. But Claiborne, he's going to be in the NFL. They're going to have a good season. They're on an upward trajectory. But and we really just snuck out of there with that one. So I'll probably, do a more in-depth, but this is my first kind of reaction to it. God dang, that was crazy. So anyway, we survived. Key word, survived. And now we advance to the bye week. So we get to sit on 5-0. Feels dirty, feels wrong. Shouldn't have happened, really. But we survive and advance to the bye week, and then we got Virginia Tech coming out. I'm scared to death of them, freaking interim team. You never know, right? That, I will say, too, Wake Forest had 16 days to prepare for this game, and it showed. We're not usually that great out of the bye week, so we'll see how we come up again in a couple weeks against Virginia Tech. But, man, got away with one today. Anyway, go Jackets. That's my initial reaction, and I'll see y'all next time.